Hey, what is up, guys? The only monster here with another replay. This replay was sent in by Sharpshooter, so thank you, my guy, for sending this replay in. I'm gonna cast it. So yeah, let's take a look at these heroes and these abilities. Lycan, what is this? Alpha, Impulse, Shadow Walk, and Primal Roll. That's gonna be quite nice. Lycan doesn't have the greatest attack speed nor attack animation, and nor the greatest damage. But with this Howl and this Feral Impulse, it should actually come in quite handy. And also, yeah, already queuing up the Helm of the Dominator and probably gonna turn it into Helm of the Overload. So actually, really looking forward to what this Lycan is gonna be able to do this game. See Phoenix Cookie, Hex, Vortex, Track, some nice stun, some crowd control, and then the track gonna be able to get some nice information. And also, if you get those kills, a nice bit of gold going their team's way. Let's see. Icarus Dive, Inner Fire, Scatter Blast, and the Lasso. Interesting. I'm quite curious to see how the interaction between Icarus Dive and Flaming Lasso is gonna be. Because if you're able to Flaming Lasso and Icarus Dive away, the Dire's in trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the Nagasarian, basically Nagasarian, but just with the Inner Beast. Uh, let's see, Wild Axis, Ensnare, Overload, and Ball Lightning. That's gonna be quite nice, dude. Like the Wild Axis in combination with the Overload. Like if you get Aghanim Scepter, whew, man, that's gonna do some work. Quite looking forward to seeing that. Well, it looks like the Dire, they're gonna get both the River Runes. A little bit of a trade going on here, but in the end, looks like it's gonna be 3 for 1 for the side of the Dire. So nice little start here for the side of the Dire. Let's have a look here. Sticky Napalm, Shackles, and the Battle Hunger. That's gonna be quite nice. Like the Sticky Napalm is gonna be very handy for the beginning laning phase. Maybe later on in the game, it's gonna take a little bit, like stacking those into Sticky Napalms later on to the game. It's a little bit more pesky. It takes more time. But during the laning phase, it should actually be quite nice. Let's see this Beastmaster, Summon Wolves, Great Keeper's Cloak, and the Counter Helix. Column Blade as well on top of that. So kind of like an axe, but with Gravekeeper's Cloak. It would have been nice if you actually got the Berserker's Call, but unfortunately did not get it. Actually, axe the one with the with the Berserker's Call. Let's see, Berserker's Call, Berserker's Blood, and Burning Spear and the Shapeshift. That's gonna be quite interesting. The animation in between. Oh, two sticky napalms. Three sticky napalms. Needs to be careful with those sticky napalms starting to stack up. But I'm quite curious to see how the animation is gonna be when the axe does get a point into the burning spears. Oh, very careful up here, up in the top. Let's see. Shuriken Toss, Janata, Little Shredder, and Supernova. All right. Soul Assumption, Ether Shock, Firefly, and Mortimiscus is nothing that really strikes me as wow, but four sticky napalm stacks with the Shackle, whew, almost coming on through. Wild Axis, and I think the Creeps finishing off that kill. Bounty Hunter wanted to go for that kill into the Visage, but Visage with it once there was able to make it out and survive and turning it around. So nice little bit of gold going the way of the Visage there. The Janata from far away, that's gonna be quite nice. Actually, building the Dragonlance, I mean, sure, Dragonlance is nice, gives you nice stats. Cookie, Axe needs to be a little bit careful. But yeah, Dragonlance gives you some nice stats, but I'm not sure you're gonna be turning into this right clicker, but maybe so. Oh, three sticky napalm stacks with the shackles. Just melts the visage. Pretty cool stuff here. Oh, Beastmaster trying to cut the wave, Inner Fire. Starting to chase a wave, but unfortunately they don't have any lockdown. Soul Assumption there. Doing a good bit of damage there. Unfortunately, they don't have any lockdown to hold this down, this Beastmaster, so the Beastmaster is just able to, just walk on out. Everyone's sitting pretty low in HP, like, dude, this is so hard to keep track of, and, like, there's a lot of, especially at the bottom, there's a lot of abilities that have burst, like this Shadow Shaman with the Soul Assumption and the Ether Shock, Beastmaster sitting at, like, 2 HP, not 2 HP, but you know what I mean. And this Bounty Hunter with the Sticky Napalm, you saw how fast he just melts people. Let's see. Double bracer on the attack, so really wants to get chunky early on. I'm quite actually curious on what he's gonna be building this game. Might be getting the Aghanim Scepter for the Wolf Bite. Wolf Bite being quite value. Was used quite a bit in TI in combination with heroes like DK, Ursa, and things like that. Starting to stack up those Seiki Napalms, Visage, gonna step on back, but I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, as long as you keep far away, just get your level 6. Oh, going for the play underneath the tower, taking those tower shots. It's gonna drop him pretty low, but the one turnaround and snare underneath the tower, taking those tower shots, Wild Axis finishes off the kill there. So a little bit unfortunate there. This bounty hunter almost getting the kill, but you know, those ones coming in clutch, bro. Really paying dividends here. And again, this Beastmaster cutting the creep wave. Doing a good job here. Not really wanting to, go up against the Naga Siren and Bad Rider, but, instead just cuts the creep wave. Whenever they start going chase at him, he just backs away. Oh, Visage now at the level 6, so it's gonna be very hard for this bounty hunter to actually try to get a kill on this Visage. Like, sure, you're gonna be able to stack up those sticky napalms, but as soon as the Visage senses any type of danger, he's just gonna sip away, and you bet he's gonna have mana to be able to sip away, with this one and this bottle. Always gonna have the mana there. Let's see, it looks like Huskar wants to go for the pull here, get the lane equilibrium back into their favor. But sometimes it's a little bit tricky if you pull this, and especially with the siege turret. I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. But you're gonna stack up the double range creep, and that's actually gonna push up the wave. Oh, fortunately, Axe getting gone up. Forced to use the Berserker's Call to try to run away. It looks like he will be a-okay with this. Did I say Berserker's Blood? No, I said Berserker's Call. But dude, it's gonna be a trip between these two skills. But yeah, able to make it on now. The Berserker's Blood HP regen proving to be enough. Chicken? I'm not sure what he means by chicken. Does he mean curry or does he mean he's a wuss? Oh, Cookie? TP from the Shadow Shaman. And immediately they're gonna start backing away. Lycan with the Shadow Walk, able to make it on out in Phoenix. Quite far away, but actually Bounty Hunter also showing up to the area. I'm surprised he's actually trying to make a rotation up here. I mean, I don't think there's any detection. No, there's not a detection. I mean, there's a sentry reward down here. But besides from that, there's not any detection in Visage. Already calling the miss. Down the bottom, Beastmaster getting gone on a little bit. Now that the, yep, Enter Fire with the Scatter Blast, if you right click should do it. Icarus Dive, right click, boom, able to get the kill. Bounty Hunter TPing down the bottom. Want to go for a turn kill, but oh, Bad Rider tries to go for the TP on now. The Shackles cancels that. So nice little rotation there from the Bounty, and actually Visage sipping on in and Snare. Bounty Hunter will be a-okay. This Visage didn't have a lot of mana to play around with. So yes, he was referring to the Beastmaster, I see. Or maybe he was referring to himself, who knows. But a lot of pressure being applied onto this top lane, 3 heroes up here. I actually want to see a Burning Spear being tossed over. Cookie? Onto a creep there. But looks like that's gonna be the end of that. Oh, Radiant, they want to bring the numbers here. Oh, the chicken. Uphill miss? No uphill miss. And that actually had the energy booster there. So that's a nice bit of gold. Not available for the next few minutes here for the Visage. Starting to go into this Huskar. Axe with a nice 3-man Berserker's Call. Bad Rider dropping pretty low, but the Visage has shown up. Bad Rider did end up going down, but Visage was a long sip in. No longer has the mana and snare onto the axe. Try to get that damage out, but man, those double braces with that Berserker's Blood doing a whole lot of work now. Bounty Hunter showing up with the Shackle, able to get the kill onto the Phoenix. Now Lycan still has 3 seconds on his Shadow Walk, but should be a-okay. Oh man, that Ether Shock. Actually, like that was a little bit close, like 200 HP, a few more right clicks, could have done the job there, but able to live. Fortunately, the Visage was not able to get a return kill there. Needs a little bit more mana, and perhaps more points into the Overload so they can actually do a little bit more damage. Also, an Aghanim Scepter would not would not hurt here. Let's see, Helm of the Iron Will. I wonder what this axe is really going to go for. Is he trying to go for an armlet or some type of Helm of the Dominator? I'm not actually quite sure. I should actually switch over to net worth. And yeah, Naga Siren chilling. That's pretty much has his bad rider this whole time, and I mean, Beastmaster that was down here previously, like, wasn't really playing a lot of pressure. He was just kind of cutting creep waves and not really doing much else, so really leaving the Naga to farm out. Oh, Axe going for the dive onto this Phoenix Hex. Unfortunately, the Hex was not enough, and this Axe able to get the return kill. Now popping the Shapeshift and actually trying to turn around into this Lycan. Oh, the Berserker's Call was a little bit off the mark. Now Visage in the vicinity. Needs to be careful. Starts backing away. Sip. And the tower hit. Ugh. Gonna be a-okay, dude. This Berserker's Blood actually been doing so much work for this Axe and also these double bracers. Not a bottom. Actually, Bounty Hunter. Thinking of maybe making a go. Starting to stake up those sticky napalms. Ether Shock. Able to get the kill. Oh my. Song of the Siren a little bit too late there. Not quite able to save his buddy. And yeah, very unfortunate. Phoenix with the TV rotation on the track. Cookie hitting onto the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter dropping pretty low. They're going to be able to get the kill. Mortimer's Kiss is flying on out. Nagasari dropping pretty low, but unfortunately, this Shadow Shaman not quite able to connect with those Mortimer's Kisses. Very unfortunate there. That definitely should have been a kill onto the Naga Siren, but Naga Siren able to survive there. Beastmaster going for the Radiance. I don't know. Radiance always feels like I don't know what to buy, and I want to farm, so I'm just gonna buy Radiance. Like, yeah, I really don't know what this Beastmaster's purpose in this game is gonna be. Like, yeah, I really don't know. But Scatter Blast with the Inner Fire onto the Axe. Axe chasing on forward. Still has the Berserker's Call. Not gonna use it though. Oh, the Bounty Hunter rotation. Visage. A snare. Overload. They might be able to bring him down. Berserker's Call to try to get the bonus armor. Popping the Supernova as well. Axe turning around. Unfortunately, not quite enough. And Visage gonna be able to sip on out. Dodge the Supernova there. Dude, what is going on? Down the bottom. Beastmaster having to go with the Naga Siren here. Cookie stunning up the Beastmaster. Dropping pretty low. Looks like he's gonna... Oh! So they get the call onto the Naga Siren. Phoenix gets a trade onto the Beastmaster, and then Shadow Shaman gets the kill onto the Phoenix. Dude, what a set of events here that just unfolded right in front of us. Let's see. Making good progress towards that with the Nominator. Actually, going for the Ether Lance. Interesting. Wants to get that extra cast range. I thought he put a little bit more priority into the Aghanim Scepter. Does have the Ether Lens now, so quite curious on what he's gonna be getting next. Yeah, there's no way this Naga Siren can actually go into this Beastmaster with the illusions. Oh, Lycan did lose his life over the top. I was a little bit too focused down here. Oh, the Shackle with the sticky napalm, and also these jungle creeps hitting on top of that. No way. And the yeah, the Battle Hunger with the sticky napalm, even though he didn't have the detection, that Battle Hunger was still taken. Using the shapeshift, trying to go into this Visage. Nice Shackle before he's able to ball lightning away. Was even casting that, even saw that, like, you know, getting casted, but able to get that Shackle off. So nice little pick off there. By the side of the Dire. Able to get two nice kills there. Visage, definitely a very big kill. Naga Siren would be an even nicer kill here if they're able to get it. But again, this Beastmaster just cutting creep waves. Just allowing this Naga to just, it's like, alright, you want to cut my creep waves? Sure. It's not like I have a hard time clicking creeps anyways, so I guess thank you. Looks like they're gonna use the Serpent Wars. They want to take this mid tower here. Doing a good bit of damage. Wild Axes. Nice little, what is this? Something toy? Tumbler's toy to dodge away at those Wild Axes. Fortunately, did not. His axe was not like, maybe if he just put his body right in front, he could have actually kept those Serpent Wards alive for a little bit longer, but maybe a little bit sketchy with a few raiding heroes missing. See, dude, I really want to see this interaction between the lasso and the Icarus dive. I just want to see this boy lasso somebody and Icarus dive away, man. Dude, bottom is just a farm fest. Like, Beastmasters cutting creep waves, Naga Sirens happier than ever. Icarus dive forward. We're on to the Husker. Husker still has the Supernova. How does get popped that minus armor and that Soul Assumption doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, Supernova just in the nick of time, but unfortunately they are gonna be able to bring it down. A little bit unfortunate there on the Husker. Until they don't have the Helmet of the Dominator, they don't have the greatest push here. And as long as the Axe just puts his body in here, it'll be kind of hard to take the tower. Oh. But the lasso, Icarus dive in, and the lasso, I think would have been nice the other way around. Berserker's Call. Oh. Shapeshift. Trying to go for more. Roar to keep him back. More Muskis is flying on out. Oh, they're gonna be able to get the kill onto the Bad Rider? Yes, they will. And the Shapeshift Axe chasing on forward, wants to find more. Gonna be able to find the kill onto the Phoenix, Lycan with the Shadow Walk. No detection, but oh, nice Berserker's Call actually sniping out the Lycan. Axe needs to be a little bit careful. Yeah, TP rotations are coming in, and the tier 2 does hurt quite a bit. Does manage to get the kill onto the Lycan, but it does cost him his life. Oh my god, no way. Dude, that's actually ridiculous. Popping the Mass Serpent one, actually trapping him in. No way. Kills the Serpent Ward there. Scatter Blast a little bit off the mark, but just gets bursted down by the Shadow Shaman before he's able to do anything. And bro, bruh, 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 no, not the Phoenix too. Not the Phoenix, man. Dude, what just happened, man, dude? That was a big yikes. This Naga Siren thought she was, thought she was slick with that Song of the Siren, trying to go for that pickoff on the Bounty Hunter, but that Shadow Shaman was there with that Ether Shock ready. Locked and loaded, man. That was actually crazy. I actually thought that Bounty Hunter was dead, like, once the Naga came in, but I was not expecting this Shadow Shaman to be there with that Ether Shock. That was, that was quite funny. Lycan does have the Helm of the Dominator now. Once he does get the Helm of the Overlord, I do think he's gonna start pushing some lanes. But this Dire team, with a 7k net worth lead, now taking the mid tier 1. See, Husker with his Dragonlance, gonna be working for his Maelstrom next. BOT is probably gonna be Axe next, and oh, they managed to find the Nagasire, and man, dude, sticky Napalm with the Shackle and the Burning Spear is just way too much damage, man. Oh, little stutter there. Yeah, Visage going for the Axe now. Like, dude, I don't know why this Visage. I mean, sure, you want the Etherless cast range, but honestly, I think the Aghanim Scepter on the Wild Axes are just so good. Like, and then also in combination with your Overload, dude, you can actually deal so much damage. Like, Wild Axes Overload, Wild Axes Overload, like. Also, I've yet to see lasso into the Icarus dive rather than Icarus dive into the lasso. Um, which would be quite nice. Like, you basically have like a ultra mega force staff built in to be able to drag heroes even further back. So quite surprised he's not used that as of yet. Beastmaster has finally farmed his his Radiance. Hmm? I can I spot it out here? Bad. Connectors dive away. Yeah. I mean, went for the Radiance, was farming pretty much the whole game. Oh, starts to get gone on. Lasso, pulling him back. Supernova does get popped, but they managed to get the kill onto the Beastmaster here. Supernova is actually gonna get popped. Ooh, nice light ball lightning away, able to dodge that. Now Huskar needs to start hauling ass. Song of the Siren though, gonna be able to catch out this Huskar. This Shadow Shaman needs to be careful. On the other side of things, Shapeshift, they get popped. Trying to find the kill onto the Visage. Enough managed ball lightning away. Electric Vortex onto the Huskar, able to get the kill there. This Axe trying to find a kill. We'll be able to find the kill onto the Bad Rider. Ooh, Phoenix cooking it on in. Needs to be careful. Does manage to get finished off there by the burning spears. Man, dude, that Soul of Sunshine doing so much work. Now Nagasiring in a little bit of trouble, popping the mirror image. Starts to burn away at the mana of the Shadow Shaman. Shackle, gonna be able to get that creep there. Dude, what a wild fight. This Naga Siren is gonna become an issue later on. Like once she gets a little bit more HP going, like once she gets that heart going, it's gonna be a little bit harder to bring her down, even with this Radiance from this Beastmaster. So the Dire need to put up the tempo just a little bit more. Visage, can spot it out. There is no lockdown to hold them back between these two heroes, so it's gonna be a-okay. Track. See, 4 step completed. That's a nice neutral item, the Philosopher's Stone. Making good progress, needs about 1200 more gold. With the Dire, making an invasion into the raid triangle. Oh, Icarus dive forward. Dude, I'm really surprised this Rider just keeps Icarus diving forward rather than like using the lasso and then Icarus diving back, but well, he's trying to. Like, I don't know if it works, but like, man, I want to know if it works, man. Just let me know. Now TP on bottom. Maybe trying to punish this Naga. Does have the Berserker's Call, but it's not actually land. Diffusal Blade slow, but gonna use the Shapeshift. They want to find out this Naga still has the Song of the Siren cooldown for another 14 seconds. If they manage to get the Shackle off, yes they will. This is a dead Naga Siren. Nice little rotation here. Able to find a kill into the Naga Siren, firing on the side lane. Definitely the hero to punish right now. The only hero that can actually bring back the Radiant, besides from the Visage. Oh, Electric Vortex with the Roar, overlapping their stunts a little bit there. But looks like the Radiant, they're gonna back away now that the Dire is showing up the numbers. Ensnare, Ball Lightning away. Dude, what is this Beastmaster doing? Dude, I actually did not see that. I was like so focused over here. Like, all right. All right, and that's quite a big kill. Like, this Beastmaster has actually quite a bit of farm. So, feeding away a decent bit of gold and EXP. So, the Radiant, they're gonna start TPing into tier 2, and now that they lost their Beastmaster to Dire, they're gonna start to back away. EKB for this axe is gonna be quite nice. F the Song of the Siren. Hmm. I'm actually surprised he actually went for the Aghanim Scepter, but I guess he wants to get a little bit more push and a little more damage with his Mass Serpent Words. Probably will be getting the Shard next. I think the Casting the Serpent Wards on the Shackles is gonna be quite value, but we'll see what he does get next. Almost there to the Helm of the Overlord. Needs to just keep farming. Fortunately, they have not been able to find many kills and haven't been able to get that much farm going. No? Sticking 8 bomb with the Battle Hunger. Oh, this Phoenix will just start to back away. Again, Beastmaster just AFKing while the rest of his team is pushing. Just like the Radiant, they want to defend this. Yule Scepter. Burst away some of those debuffs, I believe. Don't think that was a misclick. They're gonna use the Smart Semper Wars with a little Shredder minus armor. Gonna be able to make quick work of this tier 2. Anchors dive forward. Trying to catch something, perhaps. Naga Siren Lucian's doing quite a bit of work. Bounty Hunter stepping on forward, but perhaps not expecting how many heroes will be up there. Bounty Hunter will be going down. And it looks like now it might be time for the Dire to start hauling ass, but they're sticking around. Now Beastmaster is showing up. Ensnare. Another Ensnare. And Fire pushing him back. Ooh, Axe getting another Ensnare. Electric Vortex pulling him back. Are they going to burst him off? Yes, they will. Man, the Dire, the story of overcommits, and now Beastmaster without the rest of his team to back him up will be going down here. Nagasai on 30 HP. That's actually insane. Dude, like, wow. Like, I don't know. It's so weird because, dude, the Dire have such a big advantage, but they're like just throwing it away. Like, they're not grouping up together as 5, and then this bounty hunter's like stepping up into the high ground here, knowing what? With full vision, knowing that they're there, and like just gets bursted down immediately. Oh no, bounty hunter with Nagasari trying to be as farm efficient, trying to be efficient as possible, but sometimes a little too much efficiency can actually cost you. Yeah, really surprised that this Dire like throwing away their lead, their perfectly good lead, on like just unnecessary overcommitments. Even room for the Radiant to come back here. Vladimir is completed. Pretty much Helm of the Overlord here. Yep. So yep, now has the Ancient Creep there. It's gonna be quite nice. I'm gonna be able to push out the side lanes much faster now. Let's see, Beastmaster going for the heart. I don't know. I'm really surprised with Dire again. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems like whenever a team's on the lead, they're like allergic to Roshan or something. I don't know, man. Like, they just don't like going Rosh and like pushing their advantage even further. Like, especially when things like this happen, like they lose one fight, like the like to go into AFK mode. Like you have this person in jungle here, this person farming here, this person farming here. Not really applying the pressure that they need to, and just giving the Naga more time to farm out her items. Like, dude, once this Naga gets her heart, it's gonna be a lot harder to bring her down. And now Beastmaster getting caught out. TP rotations are coming in from the Lycan. They really want to bring down this Lycan. Nice cookie, stunning him up. This is a tough kill. Tough nut to crack, but again, overlapping their stuns. But I don't think it really matters when you bring the rest of your team in. Able to get the kill here. Man, oh man. And again, now that you have 4 heroes, you're definitely not going to want to take a fight. And that's another 40 seconds that this Naga Siren is just going to be able to hit creeps without having to worry about, any type of gank coming her way. And yeah, pretty much has a heart, bro. Like, not looking good here for the side of the Dire. Not looking good. They need to make something happen ASAP Arena. Otherwise, this Naga's going to eat him up. Yeah, this Lycan, Helm of the Overlord. Now building that those drums. That's gonna be quite nice. Let's see, pipe over here. So that magic damage from this bounty hunter gonna be diminished quite a bit. Visage building is Orchid. Like, yeah, dude. Like, Yeah, not looking good here for the side of the dire. Even though, they have the 5k network lead. Before it was even 8k, now dropping down to 5k. And they have quite a few towers. Like, they have their tier 1 here in the off lane. They have their tier 1 here in the safe lane. But don't mean those towers can be brought down in an instant. Ooh, that's a nice little DD there for the Visage. Oh, oh, there we go. I saw it. The lasso into the Icarus. Beastmaster getting caught out again, feeding away. Another kill. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I really don't know what the place for this Beastmaster is in the game. I guess it's just kind of like a tank to be there in the front lines. It's like, hey, look at me, click at me, click at me, and like try to deal with these Nagalutions, but just keeps getting caught out time and time again without the backup of the rest of his team. Let's see. Atos, that's quite nice on the Shadow Shaman. Definitely lacking some type of lockdown here. Ooh, Titan Sliver. That's a nice neutral. I mean, yeah, Axe building this BKB, but like, you ain't fighting. Like, you're kind of just chilling. And now the Radiant, actually the ones making the moves now. See the Dire. They want to defend this. They're bringing down the numbers. They have all 5 down here. Beastmaster stepping up into the front lines. Shapeshift getting popped. Looks like they want to chase on forward. Nice little ATOS onto the Lycan there. Cookie with a roar onto the axe, holding him back for a little bit. More Miskisses flying on through the shackle onto the Visage. Are they going to get the kill before he gets a sip off? No, they won't. And the Song of the Siren, but the BKB already popped at the axe there. Supernova hitting onto the Nair Siren, holding her back for a little bit longer. Oh, but the ATOS here at Song of the Siren came off cooldown. And they're able to get the kill. Even though they probably didn't get as much as they would have wanted, getting the kill into Naga Siren is pretty big. Now they're going to be able to push Naga Siren, miscalculating there how long the duration of her Song of the Siren was, and try to go for the TP. But again, this Shadow Shaman, time and time again, just, being ready, like whenever that Song of the Siren ends, being ready to cast those spells. And the time before was with the Ether Shot getting the kill into the Naga Siren. Now this time with the Rod of Aether just holding her down into place and eventually leading up to the kill. Dive. I think you can actually like dive, cast lasso, and then bring him all the way back to where you started the dive. But yeah, Beastmaster stepping up. Those wild axes starting to stack up, and they do quite a bit of damage. They're no longer a joke in the lasso pullback. This Beastmaster stepped up a little bit too far forward, and Tips also flying out. Dude, I really don't know why why they're not going Roche. Those axes starting to stack up. Icarus dive forward, Scatter Blast slow down with the roar and the ensnare. And now they're Huskar, man, like, dude, what is happening? Dude, what is happening? Axe is not in the fight, like, Axe is not there. He's pushing another lane. Like, I don't know, very weird. Now down to a 1k net worth lead, like, whew. Man, oh man. So look, sees. Orchid completed. Now we're going for the Bloodthorn, like, shoot. Looking scary. Like, if you look at some of these items that are coming out for, like, these raiding heroes, like, very scary, like, Wild Access Aghanim Scepter with the Orchid, Naga Siren already with her heart. Let's see. Pipe on the Phoenix, and then you look at some of these items, like, what, Radiance, like, Heart. I'm not sure. This is gonna be a hood. It's not even gonna be a pipe. Like, BKB for the bounty, sure, okay, but like, not a wow. Blink dagger on the axe, like, yeah, sure. So actually, super the Aghanim Scepter, quite nice. Like I don't know what these 2 items are, but yeah, like I don't know. It's the late game for the side of the Radiant is just so much nicer than it is for the Dire. And now this Lycan going for an AC, like, dude, this axe is not even gonna be able to do that much damage now anymore. Like, yeah. Looking scary here, looking scary for the side of Radiant. Husker actually wanted to defend this tower, but yeah, there we go. Daker's dive with the lasso midway through. They pull him all the way back. Electric Vortex. Gonna be able to make quick work of this Huskar. Yeah. Looking rough here. Looking rough here. Still working on a BKB for the Beastmaster. Let's see what this Naga's gonna be going for next. Butterfly. Yeah. Good luck killing her illusions. Let's see. BOTs. Gonna be able to siege this tier 1 here, make quick work of it. This Black Dragon, definitely one of the better ancients to get in terms of like the damage that it's able to pump out. You know, in order to push out those lanes and stuff like that. Granite Golem is nice. It gives you that extra EHP bonus. How much is it? 15%. Yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. See, Blink on the Phoenix. Dude, and also like another thing that I didn't take into account is like these track kills, bro. Like, you know, like all the people that are dying are pretty much getting tracked, and like those track kills, bro, like they, like you can feel them. Track goal definitely a big factor here. What's the what 225 for self and 80 for allies? Man, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold, bro. Well, like 80 times 4, and then the 225 on yourself. Yeah, that's quite nice. Oh man, I'm so bad, dude. I actually have to Google this. Not Google, but you know what I mean. Okay, so it's gonna be the Bloodstone. All right, cool. Is it? No, I actually don't think it will be. I think it's. Nah, it should be the Bloodstone. Word. Because he already has the Ether Lens. No, hold up. Should be the Bloodstone. Should be the Bloodstone. And now, yeah, Radiant. They're into the Roche Pit. Like, this is what the Dire should have done like 15 minutes ago, when they were so far ahead. You know, like 8K. Like now, like I don't know how they stop this. They can't. Now Naga with the Aegis. Gonna be able to start sieging these buildings now. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was actually looking for the ancient creep. I'm like, where's the ancient creep? Here it is. It'd actually be nice if this Lycan actually sent it to the opposite lane to where they're pushing. That way they can deal a little bit with these waves, you know, that are pushing into their tier 2. Like, it's not necessary, but it's a little bit, it's nicer to have that space. Like, see, now this Naga Siren has to TP on back and deal with this wave pushing on out instead of, you know, just everyone pushing together in one lane together. It's gonna waste a little bit more time until you can actually try to get the objectives that you actually want. Let's see. Lincoln Sphere. AC completed for this Lycan. I really like this Lycan. Like, dude, like so many auras, dude. Like, the Vlads from the Helm of the Overlord, then this Feral Impulse, AC drums, pipe, from the like, dude, I just saw so many auras, dude. Like, literally every single one of it. Like, whenever they're together on the side of the Radiant, they're actually so strong. They're like beefed up by so many different items, and like, oh man, again, Daker's dive. Man, this bad rider now has found this groove. Like, you know, Daker's dive, and then midway through, pop the flaming lasso, and then bring him all the way back. Like, dude, that's actually sick. That Shadow Shaman stood no chance. Absolutely no chance of a turnaround. And like, Huskar Gleifnir, that's gonna be nice. I mean, you know, it's like the lockdown, always nice, but like, I still don't agree with this Huskar's items. Like, you know, very selfish compared to, you know, Phoenix, Pipe of Insight, you know, Yule Scepter to be able to lift up either himself up into the air or like any enemies that are chasing on through. Ether Lance, sure, like a little bit selfish, but uh, still has a lot of auras and stuff like that. See, almost there on the. I mean, pretty much has a BKB here on the bounty hunter. Just needs to buy it. Overwhelming blink on the Beastmaster again, like another item. It's like I don't know what to buy, so I guess I'm just gonna buy an overwhelming. Like I don't know, I don't serve a lot of purpose. Oh, trying to find the visitors, but they don't have the lockdown. Like if this bounty hunter doesn't get the shackles off, you ain't catching him. But oh, unless Axe goes in with the shapeshift blink, able to get a call onto two people. Mormon's Kiss is flying on through. Are they going to get the kill onto the Lycan? They will. That's a nice little jump there from the Axe. Nice initiation. Naga TPing on in. Popping the Song of the Siren. Doesn't have the shard, so no heal. As of yet. It's like they're just gonna use the Song of the Siren to try to back away. Secure the retreat, but as I say that, they're able to find the Phoenix. Phoenix, Yule Scepter up into the air. Nice little electric vortex there, and the cookie stunning up the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter forced to pop the BKB. Phoenix does end up going down. Supernova getting popped. Axe trying to deal with these illusions, but those flying axes flying on out. The silence, another set of axes. Able to get the kill onto the axe. Oh, they get a shackle onto the Bad Rider mid Icarus dive, but unfortunately, this Bounty Hunter a little bit too low. Nagasa able to finish off that kill. Beastmaster now needs to start backing away, man, dude. So much damage, man. Like with the axes, the silences. It's way too much, man. Naga still has the Aegis. Still has the Aegis for another 50 seconds. Atos? I'm not sure you really want to fight this, as Naga still has Aegis. And yeah, Sasuke gonna end up going down. Shadow Shaman might be next. Still at the Diffusal Blade on cooldown for another 2 seconds, so honestly could have chased for that. Like, there's no one left alive still, and probably could have just waited for the Diffusal Blade. You still had Aegis for another 50 seconds, so but gonna be able to claim this tier 2 here. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. 75. That's a lot of attack speed. Aegis gets claimed up. Gonna capture this outpost. Probably gonna push this tier 2 after the fact. Wolves doing a good job at least, pushing out the side lanes. Dude, that attack speed though, that's actually pretty insane. Let's see. Ooh, Basher on the Naga. Alright, cool. Gonna be able to stick onto those targets a little bit better now. Yeah, dude, something that I've noticed, like from the replays that Sharpshooter keeps sending me, it's like they always pick Naga Siren. Like I don't know how, but they always have Naga Siren. And like it's always like, like Naga Siren pretty much always picks like every single ability that's like for Naga Siren. It's just basically a Naga Siren into the game. And I think in these ability draft games, any hero that burns away at the mana is always going to be quite useful because everyone's relying on their abilities a lot throughout the game. So things like anti-mage mana break or like any type of illusion based mana burning like Naga Siren hero is actually quite dirty. Also secures the late game. Not a lot of spells that can deal with illusions. Obviously, there's a few, but none this game that particularly strike me as like, wow, that's the illusion killer. Like, dude, you go check Roche, but like, bro, come on, like, it's been way too soon, dog. And like, you had 20 minutes of the whole game to check Roche. Like, yeah. Go into the triangle, but unfortunately not gonna be able to find anything. Good smoke movement from the Dire. Like, it's a shame it had to come so late. This type of smoke movement, like, it's a shame it took for them to lose so much in order to be able to do this. But they find a shackle onto the Visage, and they're gonna be able to find a kill. Shapeshift getting popped, and the BKB. They're starting to go onto this Phoenix. Song of the Siren gets popped. Oh, unfortunately that BKB, but that Battle Hunger able to take away at the Phoenix there. Has dual scepter on cooldown, unfortunately there. Looks like a dire. They're gonna back away. Shadow Shaman TPing on back. They need to be careful on this bounty hunter. It does have his BKB. Diffusal Blade up. Klevner. Berserker's Call on the back lines. Dropping pretty low, but now the lasso pulling the axe back. Supernova. It's actually gonna be able to get off there. Call. Gonna be off the mark there. Very spread out fight, and Naga Siren in an island gets surrounded by 3 heroes and brought down. Good job here by the Axe, jumping onto the backlines and creating a whole lot of chaos. Same thing for the Beastmaster, just, jumping onto the backlines, and this Naga Siren just kind of left alone in an island there. Gets focused down and brought down. Oh, nice call, canceling away at that TP. Phoenix getting chased out by these wolves here. Overwhelming blink. That might have been enough for the call. Yeah, that's definitely enough for the call. Did not use it there before, and Naga Siren with the buyback. I might be able to finish off this Beastmaster, but Beastmaster in the stone form. But yeah, Visage comes right back with the Bloodthorn and the Naga Siren Illusions. Just way too much damage. Now the Dire are forced to back away. But the Ensnare holding the Huskar back into place. Shapechief getting popped by the Huskar may make Axe with the Berserker's Call. Lycan taking a bit of damage there. It's gonna get brought down. Ensnare onto the Axe. Oh! And the Axe is there flying on through. Finish off the Axe. Force to pop the BKB, but that bash from the basher. Oh, I need to start running away, but once that BKB does run out, yep, there we go with the ensnare. Oh, and plus he's got the Aghanim Scepter, so it doesn't really matter, like ensnare goes through BKB. Oh no, the Fusel Blade onto the Shaman. Oh, blink forward to try to save his buddy, but I'm not sure how much you're gonna be able to do for him. And dude, this Husker actually melted so quickly and wasn't able to anything. Like, it just melted. What's the cooldown on Supernova actually? 120. I see. Nice little deny there. Buyback from the Shadow Shaman. Gonna step up their high ground here and start sieging these buildings. Acres dive. With the lasso. Pulling back the Beastmaster. He's a chunky boy. But eventually, Stormform. Regaining up that HP. Gonna get back to full and be able to blink on out. Looks like the buyback from the Bounty Hunter will be enough to deter them from pushing on forward. Looks like that's gonna be the end of that. They're gonna claim the outpost on their way out. I don't know, like this Huskar is like weird, dude. Like he's trying to turn into like this right clicker, but it's like nah, bro. Like you're just so squishy, dog. Like even though they're gonna be able to clean up Roche as well. Like yeah, they smoked up, but it's like no, not definitely not the time. Maybe I don't know. You have to find someone like for example this Visage that's like all alone, and you could try to go for a pick off onto him for sure. But it's just a little bit too far away. Super Basher completed. Very nice. Let's see. I can go for the BKB. That's gonna be quite nice for him. Lincoln's completed. I actually don't know what the heck he's building. I think he's gonna go Octarine and Bloodstone. I think. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But I think this is gonna be an Octarine. Let's see what it takes to build an Octarine. I actually should know, but I don't. And yeah, this should be the Octarine. I think this should be the Bloodstone. Let's see. Yeah, cool. I didn't know the Bloodstone actually took the Kaya. Interesting. That's how little I know about like the these Bloodstones and Octarine core items. Like I don't play any like type of heroes like int heroes that build that. So yeah. Refresher on the Bounty Hunter. All right, all right. I low key like it. Like even though it's kind of wonky, it's like I kind of like it because you need some type of damage to like deal with these solutions, and the split shot on the Serpent Wars can be quite handy. So hey, why not? I like it, even though it's a little bit unconventional, but getting those double Serpent Ward out can be quite handy. I just kind of hugging their base, waiting for the Radiant to make a move here. See, Naga sending her illusions out. Gonna golem on the Lycan, that's quite nice. I actually kind of want to see what the HP. Oh, but they're able to pull out the Beastmaster. Nice Icarus die lasso. And this Lycan down the silence for 117 seconds. I should switch this to buyback status. And a perfect time for the Radiant to start sieging now. And yeah, they're up into the high ground. My Serpent Wards get popped. Try to defend this, stall this push out a little bit longer. I'm surprised this Naga didn't actually. I'm surprised this Naga's not actually trying to focus on the Serpent Wards, because the Serpent Wards can actually do quite a bit. But I guess she just wants to spam out those illusions and try to chip away at the tower. Dude, like this is all just free damage, literally just from the illusions pushing out. Like they literally don't have to commit anything here. And yeah, here we go. Another set of illusions here onto your melee racks. What are you gonna do now? Yeah, gonna have to commit a little bit more. Berserker's Call, try to pull back those illusions. You're gonna be able to kill them, but all the meanwhile, while you're focusing on the illusions, the rest of the enemy heroes are onto the other side of racks. And they get the range, they get the melees. Man, dude, like they actually can't do anything. They actually can't step up and do anything. And now another Icarus dive lasso pull back onto the axe. Axe does have buyback. It's gonna be forced to use it. Nice Gleipnir there onto quite a few heroes, and the Mortimer's Kisses doing a good bit of damage, but with the BKB and then the Pipe of Insight, gonna be able to mitigate a lot of that damage. I'm surprised this Bad Rider is actually TPing on back. Like, there's actually no need for him to TP on back. You have creeps here inside of the base, so there's no backdoor protection. Now, Axe popping the Shapeshift and the BKB, but does get actually dodging the ensnare with that blink. Nicely done there. But unfortunately, just doesn't have the damage there. Supernova's gonna get popped, but the Shadow Shaman's just getting chased down. And yeah, GG end. Vortex, Ensnare. Trying to do the best he can. Command Beast. uh, yeah. I share feelings. I have similar feelings for this Beastmaster. Like yeah. It's like I don't know, I didn't really have a plate. Please report VM. Yeah, I didn't really have a place in the game. But yeah, that's gonna be GG. Oh, the shackle! They actually caught him out, but then the lasso. This bounty hunter actually caught the bad rider, Midiker's dive. Second time he actually caught him out, but yeah, that's GG. To let Naga farm 15 minutes. Yeah, basically. Basically. Yeah, like, well, the rest of the team, like, with the Dire, we're pushing down the bottom under tier 2. Like, Beastmaster was farming out the jungle. And not only until the beat, like the Bounty Hunter died, did this Beastmaster show up, and I don't know, like he had good like they actually gave him so much farm, like he actually had so much farm, but he actually like didn't actually put it to good use, which is such a shame. And they weren't actually they actually didn't put that much pressure onto the Naga Siren. And yeah, like that Blinding Hunter said, like yeah, just let Naga farm for like 50 minutes. Like I don't know how you're supposed to kill her afterwards. So let's look at some of these damage graphs. Like yeah, most of the damage coming through from this Naga. Visage doing a good job, during the mid game to try to stall up things. But like once like these like even if they didn't have the Naga, like obviously Naga was a big thing, but even if they didn't have the Naga, I honestly think like these other four heroes like with their items they started like buying like to like I don't know, just the itemization is like so much better here on the side of the Radiant. Like definitely very well deserved victory. Even though the Dire like they had some good moves throughout their early to mid game, taking some good kills and taking a good like a good hold of the mid game, but they just weren't able to keep it. And also some of these items that came on through were like pretty worthless. Like where's the Huskar? Like dude, Huskar going like Dragon Knight, like why you like I get it, you have your little shredder and you want to start pumping out that damage, but it's like single target damage is not really your issue right now. Your issue is this freaking Naga Siren that like you can't deal with her illusions and yeah, just it was very awkward here for the side that even though they had. I actually want to look at the graph. Hmm. Actually, it wasn't that much. Like what is this 20k? Like oh yeah, around like 10k, 8k, somewhere around that. Not insurmountable, but definitely quite a lead that they gave away here. But yeah, props to the Radiant. Definitely really well played. It's such a shame that the Dire really started coordinating themselves, like going for like that nice smoke movement play that where they caught out the Visage was a really nice move. But it was such a shame that it took so long, and it took for them it took for them to lose so much for them to actually make that move. Really a shame, but really well played by the Radiant. Well deserved victory. And again, thank you for sending this game in. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching.